Hey, okay, let's talk about one of my favorite features in the Wix editor, and that is the repeater boxes function. So I'm going to share my screen with you right quick. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So you're not going to really know a repeater box if you see it, but this right here is a repeater box. Not that, that's a pop-up. So right here we have a repeater box. This and this are basically the same layout next to each other, okay? This is not a repeater box. These are repeater boxes as well. So this has testimonials and they each have all the same graphics. So it like really is organized, tight, stays that way, right? So if you were going to build all the individual boxes, then when you make small changes in Wix, it's going to bump everything out of place. So using a repeater box for the same information you're going to have over and over and over again is so important and a great tool. So let's just go over here to this blank template that I have here that's not very exciting or beautiful. What we're going to do is we're going to create and delete those, pull this strip down, and then create a repeater box. So go to add, lists and grids list. Okay, so here has lots of different repeaters you can use that are already loaded, and honestly, they're beautiful. So sometimes I recommend just going for it, and sometimes I recommend getting down here and just choosing a blank one. But let's go ahead and let's pull this one over. So click here, drag it, attach to the strip where you want it. Okay, so each one of these is an individual repeater box, okay? So what that means is repeater. Whatever you create your box to be is going to repeat in every single item following. So here you can see if I move this down, all of them move down. If I make this smaller, all of them are smaller. So if I want them smaller, there we go. I would just do that and I would line it up in the repeater box so that it's centered. Cool, huh? So let's say I deleted that. It would delete everything across that repeater box. Undo. Okay, so how do you add a new feature to your repeater box? I'm gonna pull this away. If I pull it out of the repeater box, it doesn't repeat, but it's still there. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay, so now we just have circles, right? These round images. Let's grab something we want to repeat, pop it in there. It says attached to item. You're good to go. So let's say that this is a makeup bag site, whatever that means. And we want to feature our products here. So we're going to click on the photo, manage item. No, we're going to click on it. We're going to click change image. Okay, here we're going to go to Unsplash and we'll type in bag. We'll just grab something. That's how you change it. I'll do small or clutches is what I should say. Change any of your font here. If you do, it's going to change across the board, which is awesome. Okay. So then the next one we're going to do, makeup brush. Beautiful. If you want to change this, I have a video on how to edit images. So we'll double click on this one and type in brushes. Okay. Now let's say that we wanted to delete this one and duplicate this one. Let's go to manage items. And here you can delete the unwanted ones and duplicate some things that if you want it to be super similar or whatever, that would be your duplicate button. So click change image, we'll make something up like, I don't know, mirrors. I'm really not that much into makeup, so I really don't know. I just liked the look of it. Mirrors. Nice. Okay. So the good thing about this is you can add new elements and new links. So if you want this to go to your clutches page, Then you'll just double click on the text, click link, select your web address or your page, voila. It's not going to link the same thing every time. It's just going to keep the appearance the same every time. So that's my favorite reason for using these, is because it really gives you a lot of, you still have the customizability, but you also have the structure. One more thing I want to mention is the layout. So here we have, you can display items from left to right. You can display them from right to left. You can add more spacing between the items if you want. You can right justify, you can justify, center, left. So it really gives you a lot of options to look really clean, tight, and simple, and yet you still have full creative control. So you then just move these around. Now, if you make them smaller, it's going to have to stack them on top of each other, right? So just keep that in mind. Now, if you did have something like this and you wanted to make them closer together, you could not only pull up the repeater box, shift and click, so I can select both of these at once, move them up. But you go back to your layout and you can decrease the spacing between the items. So there you go. Excuse me. That is how you use repeater boxes. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I know that it can be like pretty complex, and they're just a huge, huge benefit to creating a really professional looking Wix website. I hope that this video is helpful for you and was a good guide to you on your Wix website design journey. If you're interested in learning more, or if you want to join my monthly group, I have a monthly membership program where I teach you everything I know about Wix, help you in any way that I can. Right now I'm offering one-on-one Boxer service. So if you want to just pick up your phone, walkie-talkie me a question, I'll walkie-talkie you back an answer, send you in the right direction, and hopefully get your site built, launched, and then continue to grow it with thewixcollective.com. So I hope to see you there.